Hey y'all, Ramdino here, coming at you from sunny North Carolina. Oh my goodness, I've said that like 2 or 3 times in a row. Sunny North Carolina, hard to believe. But anyhow, if you're new to the channel, this channel's here to chronicle my section hikes and gear reviews and such, but also to build up the hiker community to help support the 2019 Appalachian Trail through hikers as they go on their search and their trek all the way from Springer to Katahdin or Katahdin to Springer or anywhere in between. So we're here to help build that up. If you'll go to my Facebook channel, you'll find all of the links to everybody's website or their blog site where they're posting videos and posting vlogs of their trip, and you can go there and comment and keep them pumped up and just keep them, help support them all the way as they go on their trek. So it's exciting to see how they're doing. Let's go ahead and get started with that. This is going to be short and sweet this week because I have 13 church youth in my basement, and they will tear up a crowbar and a sand pile. Let's go ahead and look at our registrations. NOBO, we have 2,066 registered. That's up from last week of 1,986. NOBO. Flip-floppers, we have 118. Last week we had 110. And SOBO, we have 128. Last week we had 121. Of those, we have 83 are actually registered to start after April 30th. So those folks only have 4.5 months to complete their through hike. If they're starting true NOBO and starting at Springer, they only have 4.5 months to get to Baxter State Park, which closes on October 15th, to make it to Katahdin. So good luck to you folks that are starting that late. So that brings our total somewhere a little north of 2,307 folks that are starting on the trail. We've been maxed out for 6 days so far this year, and our 7th day maxed out is going to be tomorrow, April 1st, with 62 folks. I talked to Sherry down at Amicalola Falls State Park, and she said that we are up to bag tag number 1,668 as of 3/16 today, which is Saturday. So that's a lot of folks that have stepped off. Most of those have been in March. A lot of those have been here lately. So if you're out there looking for solitude, you can still find it, but you also can find camaraderie out there. So hope you folks or you NOBOs are out there enjoying it. We probably got some flip-floppers, and I know we do have some flip-floppers that already started. We don't have any new vloggers or bloggers or Facebookers or anybody like that to add this week, and that's the first time we haven't had anybody, by the way. If you have a blog or a vlog and you'd like to be a part of people tracking you or people supporting you, then please leave your in the comment section. You can leave your link to that and your name and link to your site, and I'll go ahead and add that. To find everybody that we are tracking so far, go over to my Facebook page at Ramdino Roaming the Trails, or you can go to Instagram if you need to IG me or IM me somehow. And you can also do that through Facebook, my Facebook page. So, but go to the Facebook page there, and you'll find everybody that we're tracking, all their links, and you'll be able to go and click on those and go and support them. So, go ahead and take advantage of that. If you're a blogger or vlogger and you don't see your link there, then please let me know, and we'll make sure that we get that on the next update. Weather report. Springer, you're going to have thunderstorms tonight. It's going to be below freezing through Tuesday, as it will be in Franklin. And Damascus is going to have rain, and Charlottesville is going to have rain. So we're going to have rain all up and down the trail tonight, and pretty much all up and down the trail. Your next chance of rain is going to be a 50% chance somewhere around this coming Friday. Springer, Franklin, and Damascus, your lows through Tuesday look like they're going to be below freezing, so make sure that you are sleeping with any batteries or phones or Sawyer squeezes. Might want to even sleep with your footwear to keep all that stuff from freezing. Updates this week on the trail. I wasn't able to go back and find all the updates that I normally do just because, like I said, I've got these kids here. So but those folks that have updated me through the Facebook page and through the messenger there, these are the folks that I have listed. We'd like to have everybody contacting me and pushing those notifications to me as opposed to me going and hunting and trying to find them. Don't mind hunting and find them, it's just a matter of time. But if you want to do that, that'd be great. We'll include you every week in our updates, particularly for those weeks where I don't have time to go back and hunt and find folks. But this week we've got Japheth Hester. He's at Deep Gap Shelter, and he's going into Hiawassee for Nero and a Zero and a resupply and to rest his feet. Let me back up just a minute. Word about these updates on folks. I have delayed this by a day or so. We have had some people that have reported to me that they have had creepers come out on the trail, and people that ne'er-do-wells, I call them, and not really part of the hiker community, just wanting to come out and cause grief to through hikers that they have been tracking through social media. So that's not a good thing. Those folks are not part of the hiker community. The hiker community is great. We know that, and that's not things that we typically would do to each other, or I've never heard of it. And so for that reason, I'm going to delay all of my updates. So while I'll be updating people here, just understand that these may not be 100% accurate, just to protect the hikers' safety and their whereabouts, so nobody can come and meet them on the trail. And that has actually happened this year. So I was pretty amazed to hear that, but it has happened. So everybody stay safe out there, particularly when you start getting around trailheads in big towns. Might consider traveling in a group, what have you. Anyway, back on up to the update. So Gypsy Wonder and On the Move, they're somewhere around Dix Creek, and they'll be heading into North Carolina soon. Artemis is back on the trail after some R&R due to some bronchitis, and she is hiking around the Hot Springs area. Aussie Hiker, he is still doing some work for stay up at the Standing Bear Hostel, but he plans to get back on the trail real soon. So y'all might want to send him an encouraging word and keep him pumped up. Richard from Ricky's 2019 AT Thru Hiking Walking the Path channel, that's a mouthful, is nearing the Smokies. The Facklers are between Nantahala Outdoor Center and Fontana. AOL is past Fontana, and she is learning how to manage and minimize her knee pain. You might recall from watching some of her videos that she's had some IT band issues, but she's feeling real confident now, and so she has got those that IT band issue mastered, and she is doing great. So she also wants y'all to know that her phone issue is still unresolved, and so her vlog is behind. She's sorry to all her subscribers for that, but she'll catch up as soon as possible. And where she's at now, through that section, is going to be a little hard to get to Verizon store to get that taken care of. But she's going to do it as soon as she gets through that section. So everybody send her an atta-girl, so that when she does get good phone connection, she'll know that everybody's there still supporting her, and supporting her as she charges through the difficulty of being injured and still maintaining a presence out on the trail. Jersey Rednecks, they're in Hot Springs. They're also having some phone issues, and he's working through those. Jersey's trying to work on her foot system. You'll recall she had some foot issues, and now she's had some blister issues again. So y'all give her an encouraging word as well. Two Knees and Ramblin' Rose, they are in Dahlonega, Georgia on a Zero, but they are having the time of their life. And they want to give a big shout out to and appreciation to Red for the Trail Magic at Cooper Gap, and Ron for the Trail Magic at Gooch Gap. So thanks, Trail Angels. Anybody's out there, Trail Angel, we appreciate that. And especially Two Knees and Ramblin' Rose want to thank Red and Ron for the Trail Magic that they helped them out with. Wrong Way, he's amazingly incommunicado, so I'm not sure where he's at. If anybody out there knows where Wrong Way is, tell him to give me a shout. Oz from the Hiking Sailor channel hopes everyone is listening to their bodies and not trying to do big miles too fast. It's better on the trail to take your time than to back off in the matrix. So, trying to heal in the matrix is probably not as enjoyable as dealing just with enjoying the trail. So, everybody be watching, making sure you're listening to your bodies, he says. He says it's also a good idea to plan out your next day and set some reasonable goals, especially when you get to some areas like the Knock, where you have very limited data reception. So Knock's one of those places that if you don't get a bed, bunk space ahead of time, that you may not have one when you get there, especially if you get there after hours, because they lock that place up and roll up the sidewalk. So you might want to do that ahead of time. So Oz, we appreciate those words of wisdom from a previous thru hiker in the past, and Oz is working on his flip-flop right now. And so thanks for giving us those words from the trail, Oz. We certainly appreciate those. Hiker starting next week is Living on the Trail Time is starting April 1st. Greg and Nellie are Nobo. They're the 2nd of April, and Ginga Ninja is Nobo on the 8th of April. News from the trail, we already talked about AOL, and 19E says they have over 200 Pour It Forward and other treats bought for hikers this year. So that's great. If you'll go down in the Hikers Helping Hikers section, you'll find a link to the trail magic that you can do from your couch at home. It's down there, and let's go ahead and increase that number and keep rising, because obviously with that many people already registered and coming through, 200 is going to be shortfall for helping as many people out as we can. So if you'll go through there and let's help people out wherever we can. It doesn't cost but $5. I think it's $5 to give somebody a beer or give somebody some food or something like that. So check them out. And don't forget to check out the rest of our Hikers Helping Hikers links down there. We got a lot of good ones. And if you're one of those that is Hikers Helping Hikers and you want to let us know, or somebody that's got some planned trail magic coming up, then let us know and we'll be sure we update the Trail Magic Central down there. Well, that's all I got now, folks. I got to get back up to the house to see what they've torn up and what I got to fix. As always, appreciate you, and we'll see you out there.